supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Over to the other side. El Kanous. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And that was asking for too much. And that is going out for a goal kick. Played out towards the right wing. Tries to pass it through. Looking for options for movement. And he's... Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Unahi. He shifted it to the flank. Kone. Looking for a runner. Not the most accurate pass. And he's there to retrieve it.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
That's going wide left. Kone for Olise. And it's Díaz. Brahim Díaz. Oh, nice touch. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Over to the right flank. Hernandez was in no mood for any of that. Doué. Olise. Now it's Mbappé. Now it's Doué. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
El Ainaoui. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Now it's Mbappé. Doué. And it's made its way to him. El Kanous. Diop. El Ainaoui. And it's Díaz. Hakimi. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mbappé. No outsmarting him this time. Mbappé had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Knocks it out wide. That's a shade optimistic. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Riyad. And it's El Kanous. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hernandez. Spread it left. Doué. Looking to play him in. Hernandez. Mbappé. And a header! Not a bad try by any means. Hakimi. Now it's Brahim Díaz. And Unahi. Hakimi receives it in a good position here. Shot at goal! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. And maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Rabiot gets over and intercepts. Riyad. And it's El Ainawi. And it's El Ainawi. Looking for the run. That ball looks a good one. Koundé. Rabiot. And Kone. Dembélé has it in a wide position. Ball is over the line. Now it's Olise. And no, he's seen through all of that. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Kone. Dembélé has it out wide and in space. Impressive jump! It's in! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did it.
France have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Now that's well seen too. Nicely spread. Almost an hour gone. Dembélé. Mbappé. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Dembélé. Dembele's delivery. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Deftly out wide. Brahim Díaz. And that's another good win of the ball. Can he get it through? Diop makes the interception. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Unahi. And that has been slung wide.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's got away. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. So no flag here. Game here. Keeper has taken decisive action. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Rabiot. Threads one in. Big chance!
The gaffer
and he should have
forget that.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Doué. Doué going face to face with his great rival. Rabiot. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Diop. Now, can they get him away?
Yeah, we get to see this more and more, defenders popping up in these positions. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. 5 minutes left on the clock. And here's Dembélé. Oh, such a clever touch. And he's denied. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
France nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
El Ainaoui. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Can he latch on to this? Doué. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Dembélé. Aimed beyond the defence. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. That will be it. France have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games.